Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, Princess of Power, Catra, the Jealous Beauty. Let's get into it. Let's begin being jealous and beautiful with a look at the packaging. 30 points of articulation, a barcode, Masterverse, see? On the front, 6 and up, He-Man's 40, nice big window showcasing the figure and accessory, Princess of Power, Catra, Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, MattelShop.com print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, Catra, the Jealous Beauty. On this side, nice artwork of Catra being beautiful and jealous all at the same time. And on the back, again, nice artwork of Catra being beautiful and jealous and perfectly evil. Get it? Perfectly evil. Let's see what it says. Catra, Jealous Beauty. The cruel, calculating, force captain of the evil horde holds her hatred for She-Ra close to her heart. Using her trademark Magicat mask, Catra is a dangerous nemesis for the Princess of Power. Excuse me. She can shapeshift into a powerful panther, blast freeze fire beams to encase her enemies in ice, or even teleport. Her greatest power, however, is her cat-like cunning. Cross her if you dare. And here at the bottom, we have cross sale. Netflix He-Man, New Attorney of Zodak, Netflix Skeletor, Princess of Power Catra, which is this one. Also available, each sold separately, subject to availability. Colors and decorations may vary. Mattel, empowering the next generation to play. Recycled. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and her accessories. And handy dandy tweezers here. We don't need them right this second. Here's shed some light on it. Here is her cudgel, mace, staff, club. I'm not sure what you would call it. But a nice silver metally looking all the way down here to the end where it has 4 little paint apps there. So very cool. Nice details in the handle. Next, a set of C-grip hands on in and out hinges. Probably the same hands that come with She-Ra. However, she has nail polish. Isn't that a daisy? And same with this, another C-grip hand. Nail polish in and out hinge. And then lastly, we have her shield, which of course is a throwback to the original figure. The original figure had a very cat-faced shield, if I remember correctly, and like all the Princess of Power line, you know, they had a jewel in their stuff, you know, usually like in their mid-torso and their shield, and in She-Ra's case, her sword also. And then on the back, nothing special. I think this is the same backing from Teela's, Captain of the Guard Teela's shield, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But it seems like it probably is. Might be cut different. So, nice details on it. Now let's take a look at the figure. And then I can't tell if it's my lights or if there's just a bit of wash in the hair to kind of make it stand out. I think there is a little bit of wash in there. So that's neat. The mask is not removable. Well, I mean, I guess you probably could, but it's actually pegged into grooves inside of her head, and you can put it up, you can point it out, and you can also sometimes move it down across her eyes. So I think that's a pretty neat little feature. It ensures the mask will stay on and you shouldn't lose it. And it stays in place fairly well. Excuse me. Very much based on the filmation appearance of the character rather than the toy, which is fine. I much prefer this look to the look of the toy. Soft goods cape, no wire. But, you know, it's that same material like Hordax and She-Ra's is made out of. So it's the material itself is okay. I just feel like a wire in it would have been mo better. A nice Evil Horde symbol here and on her belt. There's some tampo on her boots and on her bracers. Nice paint on the face. And then this collar is a separate piece. You could actually pop the head off and take this off if you wanted to. And it's a separate piece. Whereas in the show, I think it was like attached right here. Like it kind of looks like it's supposed to be here. But very nice. Even the color for the belt goes around the back. Let's take a look at her articulation. Excuse me. Because of her hair, she really doesn't look up much. She can look down, let's see, she can look down that much. She got some waggle, got a little bit of chicken neck, but yeah, got some waggle in there. And if you move the hair out, she can do the full exorcist. At the shoulder, 360 degree rotation at the shoulder, and it comes out to a little past 90. Cut at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbows. Let's see. Gives you that much bend. Wow, that is awesome. And then you can see clawed like hands come on the figure, and they're on in and out hinge. Well, if it's up like that, but that's an in and out hinge, not an up and down hinge. And fingernails painted here too, 360 degree rotation as well on that in and out hinge. Where the chest meets the abdomen, there's a cut. Plenty of hula motion going on there, to the side, to the side. Makes her crunch forward that far and back just slightly. There is a cut at the waist. You can't see it because this all is an overlay over that Captain of the Guard Tila torso, but 360 degrees right there. At the hips, she can give you the full splits, but it is gonna bend this up, so just be aware of that. She can kick forward that far and kick back hardly any at all. Cut here at the upper thigh for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knees gives you that much bend. At the upper shin, boot cut for a 360 degree rotation. And at the ankle, tilts down that far. Tilts up that far. And she does have a forward facing pin for rocker. And that, my friends, is a look at the figure and her accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Princess of Power, Catra, next to the Princess of Power, Hordak, her boss, and her arch nemesis, the Princess of Power herself, She-Ra. Here we have Catra with the Revelation Captain Tila and the Revelation Andra. How does Catra compare up with other lines? Well, let's take a look. Here we have her with, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. And from G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant, Cobra Commander. For our final comparison, here's Catra with, from Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and for 7-inch scale comparison, from McFarlane Toys, the DC Multiverse, 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. For final thoughts on the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Princess of Power, Catra, Jealous Beauty, I have to say, I really like this figure. And, you know, there's not a whole lot in the Masterverse line that I really don't like. Now, it had a rocky start there in the beginning, but it's come a long way from that, and I think they're just getting better. Now, this figure, of course, looks much more inspired by her Filmation look. I won't say she's exactly the Filmation look, but, you know, it definitely takes most of its inspiration from that Filmation look of the character. And I find that I prefer that over the way that the original Catra action figure looked. I do like the mask gimmick. The mask doesn't, you know, it's posted into her head and it has little slides on it to move it, you know, however you would like it to be, up or down. And, you know, I like that gimmick. You're not going to lose this mask unless you tear the figure up. Now, as far as the soft goods go, the cape is okay. Just like any other soft goods so far in the main releases of the Masterverse line. You know, you do have some special releases like King Grayskull, the Revelation King Grayskull, and the Mattel Creations release of Scareglow. Now, I would like to see, you know, that wire creep its way into the main line for soft goods, but I'm not holding my breath for it. The sculpt on this one is good. There is a lot of reuse. Arms and legs are complete reuse from She-Ra, and that's fine. It's very appropriate. The torso from the chest hinge down to the hips, of course, comes from Captain of the Guard, Revelation Captain of the Guard Teela, and it does have that Catra overlay for it. And then the actual newly sculpted pieces for this figure are the head and the upper chest and the overlay and the collar. And which, you know, that's fine. Again, you know, Masters of the Universe as a line was built on what could be reused, and it's fine. It means we have an expansive line of, you know, original and now classic and Masterverse and Origins, and, you know, just the fact that they did that to begin with to save them costs now, and can get us that wide array of characters that we would like to see. As far as our accessories go, accessories are much more toy themed than Filmation theme. I don't think she ever used the wand in the Filmation cartoon, but I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I've seen it, and I just don't remember that. Now the shield is, yes, I remember that from the toy, having, you know, it was much smaller, but a cat themed shield. And, you know, if you're into the Filmation She-Ra and you already have Hordak and She-Ra, you know, you kind of have to get Catra too, and there's no reason that you shouldn't unless you just can't find it, because it's a great figure. And like I said before, Masterverse just seems to be getting better, in my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. That does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.